All right, folks, got junior guard Bensley Joseph here. If you have questions for Benz, please use the hand raise function and wait to be called on. We will start off with Luke Cheney from Life Wallet Sports. Luke?
Hey Bensley, so what are you most excited for in this upcoming trip to France?
Hey Luke, I'm excited to bond with my teammates, kind of get to know them on a closer level, on a personal level. I'm excited to see the new sceneries out there in France, Paris. I've been before, but, I was really young, so I'm glad I get to go with my team and kind of just bond out there together and, get to spend time with them and spend time with coaches and, everyone close to our staff. So I'm really excited.
Go to Michelle Kaufman from the Miami Herald. Michelle?
Hey, Bensley, good to see you again. I have two questions. One is, do you think your Creole will help in France because it's a very similar language? And also, just I wanted to ask about you, just in general about you. What do you expect coming back this season? I know that last year you were a huge role player and wanted to do even more. There was some question during the transfer portal. Were you going to leave? Were you going to stay? Why did you decide to stay? And what are your goals for this season? How do you see your role changing this year? Thanks.
Hey, Michelle. So for the first question, I hope my Creole comes into a big part. It's really different, completely two different languages, but there's some things that are similar out there that, I can help understand and hopefully vice versa. But, I'm excited to go out there and speak a little bit of my French that I know. And for the second question, I'm excited for the season. Obviously last year, we went to the Final Four. We made a historic run for the first time in school history. And I'm just, I came back to, kind of just build on that and just continue winning. I love Coach L. I like playing for Coach L. He gives me the ultimate confidence and lets me play and be myself. And that's all I asked for in a coach. And, that was the main reason of me staying, just coming back and kind of trying to add more extra W's on the Coach L's belt and for, the University of Miami basketball program.
Go to Adam Lichtenstein from the Sun Sentinel. Adam?
Hey Bensley. So just like in your summer workouts and everything, what have been your first impressions of all the newcomers to the team?
Hey Adam. My first impressions have been, going well. I think the newcomers, the freshmen, it's gonna take them time to adjust. Just like me, I was in the same position 2 years ago, and it's not something that is rushed. We have a long way until the season starts, but I think the starting foundation of building good habits now, that those all play a big part. And I think those freshmen have handled it really well. They've been competing, they've been playing hard, and I'm excited for them. As a now, more of a veteran role. I just want to keep my young freshmen, just keep them intrigued, keep them into it, keep them energized, have them buy in, because the more they buy in, the more everybody buy in, the more dangerous we will be as a basketball team.
Go to Marcus Benjamin from Keynes County. Marcus?
Hey Bensley, I just wanted to know what you've been working on personally with your game and what are your goals for this season and how are you looking to take your game to the next level?
Hey Marcus, I'm just me personally just working on myself in all aspects of my game. Whether it's being a better point guard or just better decision making, making more shots, being able to, make the right reads off of pick and rolls and finding guys on time, on target. So really just trying to be a better, leader, better version of myself from, both my years that I've came here. And, now obviously I'm a junior. I have a big role. So I have a lot of goals, but I think my main goal right now is to win 1-0 with this team, from game to game, take it game by game, not really rush and look into the future right now, but take it game at a time and, It's going to be lots of ups and downs. We want to have more ups than downs. So just really, focusing on this team, putting this team first, doing anything I could do to help us win at all costs. And yeah, I'm excited for this season.
Go to Chris Stock from Inside the U. Chris?
Hey, Bensley, I'm curious with Nigel, is there anything this summer you guys have been working on together? Obviously it's looking like you guys could be on the court more this year. Is there anything, either chemistry wise, that you guys are working on, anything at all with Nigel in particular?
Hey, Chris. Really with Nigel, just working on a lot of shooting, a lot of ball handling. Him and I, we're really not that tall. So, we really just got to get after it, especially on the defensive end, just being a lot more, I've been telling Nigel and he's been also telling me, we just have to push each other on that defensive side. Because, in order for us to be really good, we know we're not that small. So, we know as a backcourt, we're going to need to really defend. We're going to really have to help rebound down there and, do a little more little things. So I think just pushing each other in all aspects of our game to get better. I'm really excited for Nigel to get back and, really excited for him to hoop with us in France and for the season.
And then also you've obviously been with Wooga for a couple of years now. Maybe what you've seen from him this summer, what do you expect from him next season as he looks to take another jump?
I expect big things from Wooga. I mean, Wooga always has been, played with a chip on his shoulder. He plays so hard, and he's really upped his defense the last 2 years as a player. He really took pride in it last season, and I think this season it's going to be a bigger help, as well as what he can do offensively, which could score at 3 levels. So I'm really excited for Woog. I've always had nothing but love for Woog. He's always been hooping. It's always, kind of been me and him alongside since freshman year. So seeing him get better and better each year, this year I'm very, very excited for him, and I'm just blessed to be a part, his teammate.
Got time for 2 more for Bensley. We'll go back to Michelle and then to Luke to wrap it up. Michelle?
Bensley, I want to ask specifically about the your leadership skills. I know that last season I heard from the coaches that you really took on a leadership role as far as just even the, thought of the day or whatever it was, that you've really sort of taken pride in being a team leader, and those are just skills that are kind of natural to you. Do you feel like that's going to be even bigger this year with Jordan and Isaiah gone? How do you feel as far as being like sort of the vocal team leader of this team? Do you think that that's the role you're going to take?
Yes, for sure. Honestly, yes. Credit to Jordan, Isaiah, guys my freshman year, Charlie, Cameron, Cam, and Sam, for kind of just leading the way for me. And that's all I, kind of asked for. Those guys set the right example every single day, game in, game out. And, just watching them and learning from them my 2 years, now I feel like, in my 3rd year, that it just feels so easy going to be, a leader and be vocal out there. I've already always been a vocal kid and person. So, it comes natural, honestly. And, this year it's going to be even more of a bigger role and task, but, I'm excited. I'm not afraid of it at all. This is nothing new. And, now it's just going to be on a bigger stage, with a great team, and hopefully it could lead us to many, many victories and into the tournament.
All right, last question of the day. We'll go to Luke Chaney to wrap it up.
Hey again, Bensley. I want to ask specifically about Keyshawn George. Christian mentioned a little while ago that he's someone to watch out for this year. Just what have you seen from him so far this summer, and I guess what's your expectations for him this year?
Yeah, Luke. Keyshawn is going to be he's going to be a really great prospect, here at our university in Miami. He's really tall. He's able to shoot it. He's a pretty jump shot. He can handle it. And he's just a smooth, under control basketball player. I think, him being a freshman, people kind of look at him and, want to take advantage. But I don't think he's one of those players, on the court that's going to go for that. He's a competitor. I can tell he wants to win. I can see the fire and when he plays. And I'm just really excited for him. He has such a big, bright future here. And, don't be surprised if you see him, on that court this year. He can really step up for us, help us out as a team. And I'm excited for Keyshawn, really.